Ronald Rivera, and this is Crystal, the mother of the missing 5-year-old Haleigh Cummings, and her family members and other supporters. We're all keeping vigil for the child who has been gone from her home just a few hundred feet from here in Satsuma, Florida, since February 10th, and who is feared kidnapped. In those emotional 11 days, as authorities searched the thick woods here near the St. Johns River in northeastern Florida, and chased leads ranging from 17-year-old girlfriend Misty's ex-con cousin up in Tennessee to a sexual predator much closer to home, a bitter divide had surfaced between the mother, Crystal, and her family, and the father, Ron, and his family. Up until this point, they have deflected all questions about each other's character and background, but today, in a series of exclusive interviews, they are letting it all hang out. Here, first, the basic concern that Crystal and her family has about Ron Cummings and his young girlfriend, Misty. When Ron Cummings is seen on television, most often he is crying or in mourning or other conduct appropriate to a father whose daughter has gone missing. But the family on the mother's side tells a much different story, and a much different image emerges of Ron Cummings. Crystal, is it not a fact that he was abusive to you?
Yes, he was. When I first got pregnant with Haleigh, he punched me in the back of the head, and before then, he was verbal. I mean, he was just very abusive.
What did he call you?
Stupid bitch, you stupid cunt, you whore. I mean, you name it, he said it.
Describe when he punched you when you were pregnant.
We were living in Leesburg at his mother's house, and I had just found out I was pregnant. We were both doing cocaine, and I stopped, and I walked in the bedroom, and he was doing it, and I was like, you know, how are you going to do this in front of me after I just found out I was pregnant, and I just stopped. And he got very pissed off, and I had my back turned to him. He punched me in the head, and then I turned around, and he kicked me off the bed.
And he knew you were pregnant when he kicked you?
Yes, he did. He knew.
And was he abusive basically throughout your relationship?
The whole time. I mean, his mother knew, his granny knew. His granny even told me one time, I don't know why you're with him.
Why did you stay with him?
Because I was scared to leave.
Are you frightened of him even today?
Yes, I am.
Why?
Just because of all the things he's done.
Are you frightened that he'll come after you?
Sometimes I am. I mean, he's called and wanted me to come back several times, and I have went back a couple times just to be with my kids, and he was still the same when I left. It hurt to leave him, but I'm not going to put myself through that.
Do you believe his story about what happened?
No, I don't. I mean, I know he loves Haleigh, and his temper, I mean, it could get bad enough for him to hurt Haleigh, but I do know he loves Haleigh. Haleigh is his heart, and everybody knows that.
Has he ever hit Haleigh?
My cousin Candace told me when we got down here for this incident that, he come to her house. It was Ronald, Haleigh, Jr., and Misty. And Haleigh bumped into him or smarted off to him, and she said he just backhanded her, and she fell flat on her face on the porch.
Marie, you have a picture of Haleigh.
Yes.
Do you want me to see it?
Yes. Get it.
All right, this is a picture, a disturbing picture that shows Haleigh with an obvious black eye, a cut on her nose, and a bruise that goes from the top of her left eye all the way down to the left side of her cheek. Now, I understand the school records indicate that she had an accident at school. Are these injuries the result of that accident?
That's what we were told, that she fell at school or was pushed at school by another child, and that she fell catching the sidewalk, and that was the results of it. But if you fall on the sidewalk, why didn't her hands get skint, her knees get skint, more of her face get skint? It just looks like to me if it was right through here, there's not enough concrete marks.
Do you believe that Ron Cummings hit this child?
I don't know if he hit her or she fell down or any other incident happened, but that did not happen at school. The nurse said she had a scratch on her nose.
And you have witnesses that he has hit this child?
Yes.
Do you believe that Ron Cummings knows who took Haleigh?
Yes. I mean, he's told my brother and my fiance that he's 75% sure he knows where his daughter is. He said on TV that he had no enemies.
Is that true?
No. He's got plenty of enemies. He acts like he's crying, like that. He's not. I know when he's really crying. That is fake.